listening.
No, you're really
I'm listening, sis. I'm telling you, I hear you right now. I'm listening to you right now.
That had nothing to do with what I said.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Put all above high. You said Israelites, right?
That's what the Bible said. I didn't say
Oh,
that.
I know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because you keep saying black. They're Arab. You know what nation that is.
Oh, okay. This sister is
Right.
deceived. Keep
No,
reading where you at. Read where you at. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5, because that was going to be my next point for Mika.
Look it up.
And this sister right here, she thinks she got knowledge, but she knows nothing about what the Bible is saying. So sis and brother, give me Revelation 3:16 real quick. This for my brother, but sis, you on point because you said Christ looked like that man. You said he looked like him. You right. Where did you hear that?
I grew up in the church.
Okay, all right. Read that Revelation 3:16 real quick, because my brother said Quran this, Quran that. Let's deal with that real quick. You in between? Let's deal with what the Bible say. Read.
Revelation chapter 3 in verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot.
What did it say?
So then, because thou art lukewarm.
The Bible said, because thou art lukewarm. Read.
And neither cold nor hot.
You're not hot or cold. What?
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
The Lord ain't gonna deal with you. You gotta make a choice. It's either Allah or the real true one God of the nation of Israel. Now get Revelation 1:14, because sis said Christ looked like this man. We gonna show you that the Bible say that. You look like your forefather Jesus Christ, but you will put Islamic Arab religion before that because you don't know that that's not what you're supposed to do. But that's why we are here today, to edify. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 in verse 14. Verse 1.
Listen to this, sis. What's your name?
Tammy.
Okay. All right, listen to this, sis.
Call me Mika.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So revelation, the key word in revelation is the reveal. This is the revealing of Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him.
Unto him, meaning God gave this revelation of Jesus Christ to John, what's his name? John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos. He said, I'm going to reveal this to you. Read.
To show unto his servants.
He said to show unto his servants. His servants. His servants. You know who the servants are according to the Bible? You know where that's at? Give me the servants in the Bible. Because he said, I'm giving you this to show to my servants. The officer was saying a minute ago that this word is only for the children of Israel. We are referred to by different names, servants, prophets, things of that nature. But it's only dealing with the people that's on this sign right here. So the servants, hold on, I got you, my brother. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 41 in verse 4. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
So he's talking to Jacob. Jacob is the progenitor of these 12 tribes of Israel that you see right here. He called them servants. Now let's get it. Let's dig deeper. All praises. That's a mighty name.
Yeah.
25:55.
His name John.
Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 55. For unto me the children of Israel are servants.
He said the children of Israel. Now let's go back to Revelation 1:1. The children of Israel are servants. So let's read Revelation 1:1 one more time, since we got clarification on who the servants are. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 in verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants,
unto the children of Israel, wherever they scattered in the land in the last days. Read.
Things which must shortly come to pass.
Now read verse 14, because she made a powerful statement, and you should hearken to this, my brother. What's your name?
My name is Omar.
Mika and Omar. Listen to this. Verse 14.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So sis said you look like Jesus Christ. His hair on his beard and his head, the hair on his head was white in color, and woolly in texture. Who got woolly hair on the planet?
Us.
That's right. We do. But this is the stuff they don't teach in the Christian church. They don't teach us this. They don't teach us that Christ looked like you. They call you a nigga out here. The Bible says you look like Christ. Read.
As white as snow.
His hair was white as snow. That brother got white hair. White woolly hair on his face. Let's dig deeper. Show you how much more you look like Christ. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Look at this brother's eyes. His eyes is red. The Bible said Christ's eyes were red, like they were like a flame of fire. Christ liked to drink wine in moderation. What happens when the black man drink alcohol? Our eyes turn red. You got alcohol and you've been drinking today? Look at your eyes. The Bible said Christ's eyes. Now Christ wasn't an alcoholic. He drank wine in moderation. He enjoyed his wine. Another fact, which debunks the theory and the lie that Christ looked like this. Devil. Christ looked like you. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
The Bible said Christ's feet was like unto fine brass. Mika, what color is brass? It's brown. Christ was brown. He had white hair and a white beard and red eyes. Read.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So if you burn anything, sis, what color do it turn? It turned red, and then it said burned. So that means the process was done. It burned, meaning that it was jet black.
That's right.
Christ was not only a brown-skinned man, he was jet black. So brother, you look like Christ. The sister was right. But let me tell you something, sis. That information that you gave him, it's something for you in there too. Because he's smoking a cigarette. It's a couple things you can't defile your temple. Give me that. In Corinthians. You a chosen vessel of the Most High God. You a daughter of Sarah. You a princess in the earth. Those things was assigned to you to destroy you. Cigarettes will kill you. If the Lord wanted us to smoke, I say it all the time. He would have made us be born with a chimney on our head. We're not supposed to smoke. Read what the Bible says about smoking.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Your body is a temple of God.
That's right.
Imagine a temple, how swept out and pristine that thing should be for the Most High God. Hold on, sister. I'll deal with you in just a minute. Just a minute. 1 second. I'm talking to the sister. So imagine a temple that was for God himself. How swept out and clean and pristine that thing is supposed to be. Your body is a temple. Your body is a temple of the Most High God. Holy is supposed to be. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of God dwells in you. Sis, you ain't got to go nowhere. I just wanted to show her that. Come here. Let me answer your question. Hold on 1 second. You got a question? Oh, you got a statement.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to say that. It ain't to discredit anything you're saying.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going already.
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Because it's like y'all putting too much emphasis on race. That race.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That race, no.
Okay, give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
He was Arab.
Bear with me, sis. I'm going to show this sister something. She said we putting too much emphasis on race. I'm going to show you that the Bible put emphasis on race. Let's deal with that one statement. You can finish after we deal with that one statement, or you can go ahead and keep going, sis. Read what you got. Read what you got. I'm dealing with one statement you made. We putting too much emphasis on race. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Read verse 1. Read.
Verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all.
Wait a minute. A what?
The Lord thy God will set thee on high above all.
I want that one word. Above. What?
Above all nations.
The Bible said if you do what God said for you to do, the Israelites, that he's going to set you on high above all Christians.
That has nothing to do with what
Oh, yes it does, because you said we putting too much emphasis on race. Now go ahead, let's go with the next thing you're saying. Go ahead, I'm giving you the floor, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, you really
I'm listening, sis. I'm telling you, I hear you right now. I'm listening to you right
That
now.
had nothing to do with what I said.
I'm listening to you, go ahead.
Put all above high. You said Israelites, right?
That's what the Bible said, I didn't say
Oh, I
that.
know.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Because you keep saying black. They're Arab. You know what nation that is.
Oh, okay, this sister is the
Right.
seed. Keep
No,
reading where you at. Read where you at. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5, because that was going to be my next point for Mika.
Look it up.
And this sister right here, she thinks she got knowledge, but she knows nothing about what the Bible is saying. I just read that Moses was talking to the children of Israel, and he told them, if y'all hearken and do what y'all's God told y'all to do, he's going to set you on high above all nations. She think that was talking to Arabs. That's what she thinks. She think that that's talking to Arab people. When we just read, Christ, who's from the tribe of Judah, was an Israelite, and his skin was what color? A black man.
That's right.
She don't understand that we done been scattered everywhere. Deuteronomy 28:64. Hold that. Hold it and get Deuteronomy 28:64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
This is what our people don't understand. Because we didn't do what the Lord told us, one of the curses is that he's going to scatter us. And the Bible says that. Read, because we were in our homeland in Jerusalem. And I'm going to prove that to you too, that that's our homeland. Read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
The Bible said the Lord is going to scatter us among all people. Jump to verse 15 real quick.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So at first he said, if you do what I tell you to do, then I'm going to bless you and put you on high above all the nations in the earth. Here he's saying, if you don't do what I tell you to do, all these curses going to come on you. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Bible said curses is going to come up on us and overtake us. Us as a people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans is at the bottom of the totem pole in society right now. All the other nations is on high above us. When the Bible said we supposed to be on high above them, we got a group of laws that they don't have. We got the judgments that the Lord didn't give them on how to govern the planet. So read verse 64.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So he said one of the curses is that I'm going to scatter you among all people. Get verse 68. We done been scattered. How did we get here? Transatlantic slave trade, sub-Saharan slave trade, multiple slave trades. We came through here on what? Cargo slave ships. That's where our ancestors came. But let the Bible say that. Go ahead.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
He just said he never knew. He just said he's not in the Bible.
You said slavery is not in the Bible? Listen, brother, come here. Listen to, I'm going to just show you real quick because that's what I'm reading right now. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Bible said the Lord is going to bring us into Egypt again. Show me Egypt real quick. What Egypt actually is according to the Bible. Because this, you heard of Exodus when Moses went to deliver the children of Israel out of Egypt, right? The Lord said, I'm going to put you back in Egypt. But the Israelites didn't go back into Egypt. They went somewhere else for the sins. The Bible said that he was going to scatter us. Let's see what Egypt means in this verse. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So he said, I brought you out of the land of Egypt. What is he calling Egypt? Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Egypt is known as the house of bondage. What is bondage? Slavery. The house of slavery. Meaning, I'm going to put you back in slavery. Back in captivity. So read verse 68 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So when he had Moses deliver them out of Egypt, he said, I'm going to put you back in slavery. But this time how? Listen.
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Future prophecy. 3,000 years before this happened to the so-called blacks in the transatlantic slave trade. He said, I'm going to put you back in captivity, but this time I'm going to make you go on ships. How did we get here? Look at this. Who did this happen to? The Lord said that in the Bible thousands of years before it actually came to pass. He said, I'm going to do this to y'all if y'all break my commandments. 1 second, I got you. If y'all break my commandments, you're going back into captivity, slavery on ships. So, keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said you ain't going to see it no more again, meaning your homeland. Now let me show you what that homeland, that it in that Bible is talking about. Was it Connecticut, Delaware? No. Our homeland is Jerusalem, according to the Bible, which is the northeastern panhandle on the continent of what's known as Africa. That's what she confused at. That was our land first, according to the Bible. Read.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Above all the lands in the earth. Read.
Which is the mother of us all.
No, Africa is the motherland.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free. Which is the mother of us all.
Jerusalem is the homeland of the people you see on this sign right here, according to the Bible. Go back to Deuteronomy 28:68. Brother said he didn't believe slavery was in the Bible, or he never knew. Sis said that those were the Arabs that was talking to, but the Bible just said those are black people that was in that land. And plenty of other historical books that they hid from us to keep us from getting to this understanding of who we are. Why? So we can continue to look at this image, and when we see them, we reverence them like they're him. When he really looked like this, and that brother that was just here. Royalty in our DNA. That's a fact. But they got us thinking we niggas out here. They got us thinking we hoes and thoughts, pimps and players, dope dealers and thug niggas and all that. When the Bible say we the greatest people ever created in the earth, and the earth was created for us to rule. And I'm gonna prove that. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
The Bible said when you get off them slave ships, you're going to be sold to your enemies. You're going to be sold to your enemies.
Bring it out.
Friends don't do this to friends. Look at this. The Bible said your enemies is going to be the ones buying you off the slave block, the auction blocks. Who bought us? Point blank, plain, clear-cut answer. Who bought us off the slave auction blocks when they were selling us and doing this to us? Yeah, but what nationality are they? What race of people? I mean, in the United States, during the slave trade, don't be shy to say it. That's right. That's right. They call themselves white, but the Bible call them Edomites. Call them Esau. They ain't white. This is white. They red. The Bible said they red. That's what Edom means. Wasted away is he. You see their blood showing forth through their skin.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.